EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And the defense has it. Here's 1st and 10. run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Dell motioning over. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. Dell motioning over. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's complete. It is the rookie from Washington. He will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That pickup, good for 29 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Guerendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. He'll try to run this one in. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert on 4th and 1.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. Now McCarthy. He puts it up, and it's caught. 2-2 at well. Touchdown, Vikings. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late, and this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it, he puts it on the line, and the result is a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. Dell motioning over. They'll run it. It's Irvin. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pick brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They put Wilson in motion. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Dell motioning over. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Young. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to throw. Young. He sets a screen here with Dell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Out of the shotgun. Young. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? the decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Panthers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take him down for a loss.
Dell motioning over. A 2nd down throw for Young. A pass pulled in by Irving. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 6. To throw is Young. Got his man at the 6. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and
that is caught by the tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Right back to him on first down. Down the sideline, past the 45. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Irving. Crazy. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Here's Young to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Carolina.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on first down. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Irving. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pick number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Vikings 7.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Panthers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, here's Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Look him up on a second down and 8. Right back to Irving. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On third down, it's Irving. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. Fourth down coming up. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now it is first and goal. Dell motioning over. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches. tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The motion man is Sanders. From the gun, it's Young. That is caught at the 3.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, as you can see on this run, this is a back who is not going to shy away from contact. He actually welcomes it. His ability to run through contact, break tackles, and still have the speed and burst to pick up big yards.
Give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll try the right side this time. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down by a good 3 yards as they get the conversion on 4th and 5.
We could go back and forth about the play call, Mike, but what we can't argue about is the result of the play. I think that run caught them a little bit off guard. I mean, I think it caught us off guard. But that surprise is what gave them just enough space to convert on that 4th down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort